Welcome to English Hogwarts, where we dive into content focus, for example, epic stories, tech breakthroughs, or language adventures with passion and a sprinkle of fun. Join us for engaging content in English that informs, inspires, and entertains. A man who reached for the stars, a boy with big dreams. In a quiet town in South Africa, on June 28, 1971, a baby boy was born. His name? Elon Reeve Musk. From the very beginning, Elon wasn't like other kids. He had a spark in his eyes, a curiosity that never slept, and a hunger for knowledge. Elon grew up in Pretoria, South Africa, with his siblings, Kimball and Tosca. His father, Elon Musk, was an engineer, and his mother, May Musk, was a model and dietitian. While other children played soccer under the sun, Elon spent hours with books and electronics, building gadgets, coding games, and dreaming of other worlds. At just 10 years old, Elon discovered the magic of computers. He taught himself programming from a manual, and by age 12, he sold his first video game called Blastar, a space-themed shooter coded entirely by him. He earned about $500, which was a lot for a 12-year-old in the 80s. But Elon's life wasn't always easy. He was quiet, nerdy, and often bullied in school. Once, he was even hospitalized after being pushed down a flight of stairs. But Elon never gave up. He focused on learning, reading books like The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and imagining how he could one day change the world. Journey to freedom. At 17, Elon made a big decision to leave South Africa behind and chase his dreams elsewhere. He moved to Canada to attend Queen's University, partly to avoid mandatory military service in South Africa. His mother, May, soon followed, helping him start a new chapter. In Canada, Elon met Justine Wilson, who would later become his first wife. But Elon's eyes were always on America, the land of opportunity and innovation. After 2 years at Queen's, he transferred to the University of Pennsylvania, UPenn, where he double majored in physics and economics. He wasn't just a student, he was an entrepreneur in training. While at UPenn, he and a friend rented a house and turned it into a nightclub on weekends to make extra cash. Elon partied, but never stopped dreaming of rockets and electric cars. After college, Elon was accepted into a PhD program at Stanford University in California to study applied physics. But just 2 days in, he dropped out. Why? Because it was 1995, the dawn of the internet, and Elon had a feeling that this was his moment. I could either watch it happen or be a part of it. Elon Musk. Zip2 and the first fortune. Elon and his brother Kimball founded their first company, Zip2. It was like an early version of Google Maps, combined with Yelp. They lived in a tiny office and showered at the YMCA. Elon coded nonstop, sometimes sleeping under his desk. Zip2 started getting attention, and soon it was worth millions. In 1999, Compaq bought it for $307 million. Elon made $22 million from the sale at just 27 years old. What did he do with the money? Did he party? Travel the world? Well, maybe a little, but mostly, he reinvested it into building the future. Awesome. Let's continue Elon Musk's thrilling journey. The man who reached for the stars. The X Factor and the PayPal revolution. After selling Zip2 and pocketing $22 million, Elon Musk didn't rest. He wasn't in it for the money. He was in it to change the world. In 1999, with a bold vision in mind, Elon launched a new startup called X.com, an online bank. Back then, the idea of doing banking online seemed wild. People were still used to writing checks and going to bank branches. Elon believed that money was just information, and information should move instantly. With $12 million from his Zip2 earnings, he founded X.com and began developing the tech that would let people send money online. But X.com had a rival, a startup called Confinity, which had created a money transfer tool called PayPal. In 2000, X.com and Confinity merged and became the company we now know as PayPal. Elon became the CEO of PayPal, pushing innovation, improving security, and expanding the business at lightning speed. However, Elon had big ideas that sometimes clashed with his team. While on a trip, a plane head, the board voted him out as CEO. He stayed on as a major shareholder, though. In 2002, PayPal was sold to eBay for $1.5 billion in stock. Elon received $180 million from the deal. He was 31 years old and already a multimillionaire. But rather than retiring on a beach with a piña colada, Elon did something extraordinary. SpaceX, to Mars and beyond. I want to die on Mars, just not on impact, Elon Musk. After PayPal, Elon turned his eyes to the stars. Since childhood, he had dreamed of space. But when he searched for companies trying to colonize Mars, he found nothing. So he said, if no one else is going to do it, I will. In 2002, Elon founded Space Exploration Technologies Corp., or SpaceX, with $100 million of his own. At the time, people laughed. A private company going to space? Absurd. NASA had billions in funding, and even they struggled. But Elon wasn't joking. His goal? Make space travel cheaper, reuse rockets, send humans to Mars. SpaceX started in a warehouse in Hawthorne, California. Elon hired engineers, scientists, and coders. Yeah, they built their first rocket, the Falcon 1, named after the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. But launching rockets isn't easy. The first 3 Falcon 1 launches failed. Millions were lost. People mocked Elon. Critics said SpaceX was doomed. Then came the 4th try. Falcon 1 launched successfully on September 28, 2008. It became the first privately built, liquid-fueled rocket to reach orbit. It was a historic moment. And just in time, Elon later admitted that if that 4th launch had failed, SpaceX would have gone bankrupt. But that success got them a $1.6 billion contract with NASA. The dream was alive again. SpaceX was here to stay. Tesla, electric dreams become real. Even while running SpaceX, Elon had another mission: fix Earth's pollution problem. He believed that fossil fuels were destroying the planet and that the future needed electric cars. In 2004, Elon invested in a small startup called Tesla Motors. Started by engineers Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning, Elon quickly became chairman and later took over as CEO and product architect. Their first car, the Tesla Roadster, launched in 2008. It was sleek, fast, and 100% electric, a huge breakthrough. But making cars is incredibly hard. Tesla nearly went bankrupt. In fact, by late 2008, both SpaceX and Tesla were out of money. Elon had to choose which one to save. But he didn't choose. He poured in every last dollar of his own money, splitting it between SpaceX and Tesla. He even borrowed money for rent. I was betting everything. I didn't even own a house. Elon Musk. Then, like a movie climax, it all turned around. Tesla got funding and released the Roadster. SpaceX won NASA's contract. The world saw Elon Musk not as a dreamer, but a doer. Next up, Part 7. Solar City, Hyperloop, and the Boring Company. We'll explore Elon's move to solar power, digging tunnels, making sci-fi real, and nearly losing it all again. Shall I continue with the next chapter? Perfect. Here's Part 7 of our epic 10,000-word emoji-filled story about Elon Musk. This part covers his push into solar energy, summer, underground tunnels, and sci-fi dreams like the Hyperloop. Elon Musk, the man who reached for the stars. Solar power, super speed, and underground dreams. Elon wasn't just building rockets and electric cars. He was building a future powered by clean energy. In 2006, Elon helped his cousins, Lyndon and Peter Rive, launch a company called Solar City, Z2. Its goal? To bring solar panels to homes and businesses across America. Elon served as chairman, investing money and ideas. He believed the world needed to move away from oil and embrace renewables. Summer. Solar City soon became the largest solar energy provider in the US. But solar wasn't enough. Elon had a bigger idea. What if homes could store solar energy for nighttime use? That's when Tesla Energy was born in 2015. Elon introduced the Powerwall, a sleek battery that let families store solar energy and use it whenever they wanted. He envisioned a world where homes were fully self-powered. A Hyperloop speeding into the future. In 2013, Elon dropped a new bombshell, the Hyperloop. It was a futuristic train that could move people at 700+ miles per hour through low-pressure vacuum tubes. Think airplane speed, but on land. Elon didn't patent the idea. Instead, he made the Hyperloop design open source so that engineers and companies around the world could build it. Why? Because Elon didn't care about credit. He wanted humanity to progress, no matter who got the trophy. Multiple companies, including Virgin Hyperloop and others, began testing prototypes. Though Elon didn't directly lead them, his vision lit the fire. The Boring Company, digging out of traffic in 2016. Elon faced the nightmare we all know too well. Traffic. Stuck in LA gridlock, he tweeted, "Traffic is driving me nuts. I'm going to build a tunnel boring machine and just start digging." Everyone laughed. But guess what? He meant it. That same year, he founded the Boring Company. Its goal? To build underground tunnels where electric vehicles could zip along at high speeds. No lights, no traffic, just fast, silent motion. In 2018, they completed their first test tunnel in Hawthorne, California. It worked. People rode Teslas underground at 125 miles per hour. Elon called it the loop system. Cities like Las Vegas soon partnered with the Boring Company to build underground transport systems, including Tesla shuttles beneath the Las Vegas Convention Center. Neuralink, merging mind and machine. Elon wasn't done pushing the limits of science. In 2016, he co-founded Neuralink, a company working on brain-computer interfaces. The goal? To create a direct link between the human brain and machines. Why? Because Elon believes that AI, artificial intelligence, could become so powerful that we may fall behind. To keep up, humans might need to upgrade their brains. Neuralink's tech is mind-blowing. They've already implanted chips in animals, allowing them to move a computer cursor with their thoughts. One day Neuralink hopes to cure diseases like Parkinson's, restore sight to the blind, and even help humans communicate telepathically. AI warnings and Optimus the robot. Elon has always warned about the dangers of AI. He believes super intelligent machines could one day overpower humans if not kept in check. Stop. In response, he co-founded OpenAI in 2015. Yes, the same organization that created ChatGPT, me. His goal was to ensure AI would benefit humanity, not destroy it. In 2021, Elon also announced TeslaBot, now called Optimus, a humanoid robot designed to do boring things, dangerous or repetitive tasks. Think, cleaning, carrying heavy stuff, working in factories. Elon's plan? To make robots that serve us, not rule us. Twitter takeover, Tesla expansion, Starlink, and Mars dreams. Shall I continue the story with the next major milestones and bring us even closer to the 10,000 word mark? Awesome. We're now entering the most recent and explosive chapter in Elon Musk's story. His Twitter takeover, Tesla's domination, Starlink satellites, and his mission to send humans to Mars. Twitter, tweets, and taking over the internet. Elon Musk has always been active on Twitter, smiling face. From launching rockets to memes about dogs and AI, he used the platform not just to share updates, but to influence markets, governments, and people. Then, in April 2022, Elon made a shocking move. He offered to buy Twitter outright. Because the world thought it was a joke, another one of his memes, but it was very real. After months of drama, legal threats, and financial chaos, Elon officially bought Twitter for $44 billion in October 2022. Once in charge, he immediately made big changes. Fired the old CEO and top execs. Introduced a new Twitter blue checkmark. Yes, cut thousands of employees. Focused on free speech and product updates. Toys. Renamed Twitter as X in 2023, tying it to his decades-long love for the letter X. He envisioned X as the everything app, combining payments, messaging, video, news, and more, like China's WeChat. Of course, the takeover sparked controversy. Critics accused Elon of mismanaging content moderation, but supporters praised his push for openness and innovation. While taking over Twitter, Elon was still steering the wheel at Tesla. Tesla grew from a scrappy startup into a global electric car giant. Here's how. Built gigafactories around the world. USA Gigafactory Nevada, Gigafactory Berlin, Gigafactory Shanghai, Gigafactory Texas. Launched world-changing vehicles. Model F, the luxury sedan. Model X, the futuristic SUV. Model 3, affordable electric car. Model Y, the best-selling EV worldwide. Cybertruck, a bold, armored beast. Semi-truck, zero-emissions transport. Integrated solar and battery products. Powerwall, Megapack, and solar roof. Tesla also built a massive global supercharger network that made EV travel easy. By 2021, Tesla became the most valuable car company in the world, worth over $1 trillion. Starlink, bringing internet to the sky while building cars and tunnels. Elon was quietly changing the internet itself. Through SpaceX, he launched a project called Starlink, a constellation of thousands of small satellites in low Earth orbit. These satellites beam high-speed internet to even the most remote corners of Earth. Starlink became a game-changer for students in rural villages, emergency workers in disaster zones, gamers and streamers with no fiber internet, even Ukrainian troops in wartime, 2022-2023. As of 2025, Starlink has over 2 million active users in over 60 countries, with plans for global coverage. Elon's goal: to use Starlink profits to fund missions to Mars. The Mars mission, humanity next home. Elon's ultimate dream has always been to colonize Mars. Through SpaceX, he developed the Starship, the largest, most powerful rocket ever built. It's fully reusable, capable of carrying over 100 tons of cargo and up to 100 passengers. By 2024 to 2025, Starship completed several test flights. Though many exploded during testing, each version improved until it successfully reached space. Elon's vision for Mars includes building a self-sustaining city, growing food in biodomes, mining water and oxygen, using solar power for energy, communicating with Earth via Starlink, sending AI-powered robots first. He says humanity needs a plan B in case of war, disease, or natural disasters. And Mars, he believes, is our backup civilization. Final chapters: Elon as a father, his philosophy, legacy, and a glimpse into the future. With emojis, ready for the final part of this mega story? Amazing! You've made it to the final part of Elon Musk's epic 10,000-word emoji-filled story. Jolly. Let's wrap up with part 16, where we explore his personal life, philosophy, legacy, and bold vision for humanity's future. Elon Musk, the man who reached for the stars. Family, fatherhood, and fame. Elon Musk isn't just a CEO, he's a father too. Over the years, Elon has had 11 children as of 2025, with different partners, including Justine Musk, his first wife and mother of his 5 eldest sons. Nevada tragically passed at 10 weeks. Griffin and Xavier, twins. Kai, Saxon, and Damien, triplets. Rhymes the musician. With her, Elon had XAA12 Musk. Yes, that's the real name. Exa Dark Sidereal, nicknamed Y. Technomechanicus, Tau Siobhan Zillis, an executive at Neuralink with whom he had twins. Though Elon lives a fast-paced life of rockets and business meetings, he says being a dad is his greatest responsibility. He tries to be there for his children, teach them science, show them space launches, and prepare them for the world and the worlds beyond. Philosophy and beliefs. Elon's mindset. Elon Musk isn't driven by fame or money. His life is powered by a few deep beliefs. First principles thinking. He breaks problems down to the clear laws of physics, then rebuilds solutions from scratch. Fail fast, learn faster. Every rocket explosion, car recall, or bad tweet is a lesson. Work ethic. Elon works 80 to 100 hours a week, often. He even slept on factory floors during Tesla's crunch time. Human survival. His core mission is to protect the future of consciousness, to ensure that life doesn't just survive, but thrives. Risk it all. Elon's success came by betting his entire fortune over and over again. He wasn't afraid to go broke if it meant building something extraordinary. When something is important enough, you do it, even if the odds are not in your favor. Elon Musk. Part 18. Achievements and Legacy. In just a few decades, Elon Musk went from bullied schoolboy to Time Magazine's Person of the Year, 2021, founder of the world's most valuable EV company, Tesla, owner of the first private company to send astronauts to space, SpaceX, provider of internet to millions, Starlink, owner of one of the biggest social platforms, X, Twitter, developer of mind computer tech, Neuralink, maker of solar roofs, flamethrowers, humanoid robots, and more. Whether people admire him or criticize him, almost everyone agrees Elon Musk is one of the most influential people of the 21st century. The future, according to Elon. Here's what Elon sees in the next 25 to 50 years. 1 million people living on Mars. Entire Earth powered by solar plus battery. Robots working beside humans. Brain-computer integration. Paralysis and blindness reversed by Neuralink. Self-driving Teslas on every road. X app becoming the financial, social, media hub of the world. And maybe, first contact with alien life. He doesn't think small. He dreams so big that it sounds crazy until it becomes real. Elon Musk. Final words from a curious boy in South Africa. To building rockets, cars, tunnels, and satellites. To dreaming of Mars colonies and robotic revolutions. Elon Musk proves one thing again and again. Reality is just a version of your imagination, made real with effort, courage, and code. He risked everything. He changed multiple industries. He wants to take humanity beyond Earth.